So today we're going to talk about my fascination with true crime. Dateline, Unsolved Mysteries, 2020, all of it.
Of course, because nothing says relaxing evening like homicide.
Which is interesting, because I'm scared of everything. I don't watch the news. I can't handle it.
The news is too much, but you'll sit calmly through homicide for the holidays? Okay.
One headline and I am spiraling. I can't sleep. After 9/11, I just decided the news was not for this lady. I don't know what that says about me.
It says you like your fear with structure and commercial breaks.
Exactly. I don't want random bad things shouted at me. I want a calm voice, a timeline, and preferably an ending where someone gets caught. So today we're unpacking why I can watch hours and hours of true crime. But if I accidentally see the news, I need to lie down.
You're not dark. You're just very selective about how you watch death.
And if this is you too, welcome. You're among friends. Slightly concerned friends, but friends.
Here we go.
Hey, it's Dawn, and welcome to Dawnversations in my head. This is the show where I talk through the thoughts I probably should have kept to myself, but here we are.
Trust me, I tried to stop
Every
her.
week, it's just you, me, and my internal dialogue. Overthinking, questioning life, spiraling a little, you know, the usual.
And making questionable choices.
Anyway, if you've ever wondered, is it just me? Spoiler, it's not. Ready or not, here we go.
I vote not.
Too late. So from what I remember was back when I was like in 6th grade, 7th grade, and I would always watch Unsolved Mysteries. That was one of my favorite shows, Robert Stack, which is ironic because it's unsolved. Now I feel like I need closure. Like I need to watch, and if I watch a show and at the end they don't know who did it or nobody got put in jail, then I need the closure. I need it for my well-being. Anyway, so I remember that. I was so wrapped up in Unsolved Mysteries, and my favorite part would be when Robert Stack would say at the end of an episode, update. And then you would see where maybe they went and they found the guy that kidnapped the girl and they showed the police arresting him, and it was just such a gratifying feeling. So maybe that is where I got to the point where I needed closure. I know Dateline's been on forever. I don't know how long we watch, and I could probably look and see what season it's on, but the series itself, if I had to guess, I would say it's been on for at least 25 years, if not longer. And I have watched it from the beginning.
That's a lot of murder.
I still remember watching it as a kid. I loved watching court documentaries. I was glued to my TV when the whole OJ court thing was going on. I guess I just always wanted to see, the bad guy get caught. And also, Court TV. Oh, People's Court. That's what it was. The People's Court. I loved that show. Just seeing the whole court system and Judge Wapner. That's what his name was. And then Judge Judy, of course. But just the whole process of getting the bad guys. And then Cops came out. That was always so great to watch. And the people that were on there, I mean, you couldn't take your eyes off of the TV screen just to see what in the world is going on. It was almost unbelievable, but yeah. And then I remember I started watching where the police had the cameras on them, where they would go and chase after the people or go to the door to try and serve a warrant, and they would have the camera on. Yeah, so gratifying. And I remember it hitting me one day when I was super mad that there were Dateline reruns. And I was like, God, why aren't there new episodes? And if you really think about it, I am asking, why aren't there more murders? And that's what got me to want to do this episode. It's not just me. This is a full-blown thing. There are podcasts, documentaries, books, shows. We, as a society, are very into true crime. And it sounds concerning until you realize how many normal, kind, law-abiding people are watching this stuff and listening about it.
Teachers, grandmas, people who return shopping carts.
So why? Why are we obsessed with it? Is it because we like death? Is it because we are so intrigued with death? I don't think so. I think it's the package deal. It has an intro that gets you intrigued. It has the story, the twists and turns, the whodunits, and then the closure.
Real life doesn't usually wrap things up. True crime does.
You also have time for bathroom breaks. You can eat your snacks, FaceTime with somebody. You can talk with other people in a group text about what's happening. It's just something that, as a community, I think we're hooked. We are trying to understand the psychology of people as well. Why would anybody try and put a hit out on their grandpa? It's usually money is the motivation. And then, of course, the stereotypical husband's always guilty because he has a girlfriend on the side. He's cheating on his wife, and he needs her out of the picture and the life insurance policy so that he can drive a Corvette with his new mistress and then get married. And the kids are confused because they don't understand, why don't we have a mom anymore? Why is dad having a new wife and a Corvette? Every episode that we watch, Nathan and I, if someone has their wife killed,
Oh boy.
or if there's some kind of love affair, I always tell him, you don't need to cut my head off. Just go have your girlfriend. Leave me. Let me live. I don't care. I can have an apartment. The psychology behind it is huge. Just trying to figure out, why are people the way that they are? Why would someone behave this way? And I think it's a control thing too. If we watch it, then it's not out of control like how the news is. The news is just blow your mind. The titles, the behaviors that you see, there's just no rhyme or reason. It's very chaotic. It's very scary. And it's hard to decipher who's in the wrong, who's in the right sometimes. But yeah, and I think when you're watching a show that's not a TV show, but it's like a real documentary about a real thing that happened, it's packaged perfectly just for us. And you can see exactly the why, the who done it, and the closure at the end.
And could I get away with it?
I think it says you like things to make sense. You like explanations. You like knowing there's a reason things happen, and that eventually someone connects the dots. I want a story. I want order. I want someone calmly explaining what went wrong and how it ended. And honestly, that feels very human. We're all just trying to understand people, protect ourselves, and feel a little more prepared walking through the world.
And it's entertaining. Love me some Keith Morrison.
So if you're like me, and you can't handle the news, but you can watch Dateline like it's comfort TV, you're not alone. You're just very selective about how you process fear. And if nothing else, we've all learned one important thing.
Never get married.
Never ignore a red flag.
And definitely don't marry someone you met after 3 weeks who has a shovel and duct tape in his trunk.
And that's what was on my mind today. Just another day inside my head.
Some of us have more going on in there than others.
We're not naming names, Carol.
I can. It's you.
Okay, that's enough sass for today. Thanks for being here. This was Dawnversations in my head. See you next time, ready or not.
She's never ready.